Okay, good morning everyone, and I would like to thank all of you for making yourself available for this meeting. I have received apologies for absence from Mr. Ryan, who cannot join this meeting as he is attending a course in Kuala Lumpur. I'm afraid Ms. Diana cannot be with us too today as she on medical leave. This is our second meeting to discuss about our roles in educating the public with knowledge and Islamic values. Before we proceed, I would like everyone to go over the minute of our previous meeting. Does anyone has any amendment to make?
Excuse me, Mr. Chairperson. I noticed an error on page 2 in the minute. The actual time for Marim Ngaji show is supposed to be at 8 a.m., not 8 p.m.
Oh, okay, thank you, Mr. AIMAN. Yes, I remember that preciously. I take note of this and make necessary correction later. Is there any other amendment?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. I think there is another amendment, which is the actual budget for the Marim Ngaji show is 100,000 ringgit, not 200,000 ringgit.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amin. I will take note of that. So, any other amendment?
I think there is no other amendment.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, thank you. In that case, would someone propose that the minutes of the previous meeting be accepted, please?
I propose that the minute be accepted.
Thank you. Could someone please second the proposal?
I second the proposal.
Alright, thank you. I hereby confirm the minutes of the last meeting with 2 amendments. Before we proceed with the agendas, is there any arising matter that anyone would like to ask?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. I just would like to know if the tenders for new advertising service have been received.
Oh, Mr. Aiman, could you please respond to this question?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. We have received 8 new tenders from different companies, and currently we are still viewing their applications. We expect the result will be out in just another 2 weeks.
Thank you, Mr. Aiman. Is there anything else? Right. If there is nothing more, let us move on to our first meeting agenda. Well, our company would like to keep abreast with the current changes around and try to respond to the Malaysian government initiative in knowledge and educational development. Therefore, it is timely for us to play a most significant role in educating the public with knowledge and Islamic values. I would like to hear suggestions from all of you.
I have a suggestion. I think we should reorganize our content to make it suit with Islamic theme. One of the way is by creating a tazkirah slot. The purpose of creating this slot is to give advice to viewers as well as a reminder to them in order to produce a better community. Tazkirah will be given by well-known preachers, for example, Ustaz Kazim Ilyas, Ustaz Donania, dan Ustaz ABDUL. These preachers will rotate their turn based on schedule every weekday. This slot will be broadcasted live at our studio at 8 p.m. The show will be aired for 30 episodes in one season. The estimated budget for the show is around 100,000 ringgit.
I see your point, but I'm afraid I don't quite agree with you. This is because I think that the venue is not really suitable because our studio is located in the middle of Kuala Lumpur. Plus, in that time, the traffic is very busy.
That's a good point. So, do you have any improvement to make?
Yes, I think we should just record the tazkirah at the studio, and it will be aired after Maghrib Azan for 15 minutes. So we can invite some celebrity preachers to give tazkirah. By doing this, we can save more budget, which I estimated to be around only 50,000 ringgit.
The point is quite good, but I see there is a slight weakness in it. I'm afraid that the show that you suggested will be quite boring. This is because, in my opinion, The viewers can only watch without be able to ask questions. But if we do a live tazkirah, like I have mentioned earlier, we can include a Q&A session for the audience and the viewer, which the preachers that in charge in giving the tazkirah.
I agree with the suggestion, but how the audience will communicate with us during Q&A session?
In present times, the best platform for Q&A session is through media social. Audience can ask any religious question in our pages at Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
Do you agree with this suggestion, Mr. Aiman?
I think that's a brilliant idea. I agree with that.
Good. I would like Mr. Amin to study the details and present them in our next meeting. Okay? Thank you. And now, let's move on to our second suggestion. For now, our company only broadcasting advertisement each time after azan. I would like to know any suggestion as we can replace this advertisement.
I have a suggestion. I think we should replace it with Quran recitation and zikir. The purpose of this program is to make Al-Quran and zikir as part of our daily practice. This program benefits a lot to us because even by listening to it, one can gain rewards from Allah, plus it can also calm the mind and heart.
That's a good point. Can you tell us the details of this program?
Yes, sure. I suggest that the program will be broadcast each time after azan for around 15 minutes. I think it will be enough. And for the Quran recital, we can invite a celebrity qari. Meanwhile, for the zikir, we can invite some famous singers such as Alif Satar, Aliza Helmi and Mawi to record their voice.
Wait a minute. How about the budget? I think it will consume a high cost because we will need to pay them.
Oh yes, thanks for noticing me. So I will discuss with the reciters to make this program as a voluntary and charity program. What I mean here is we can post the Quran and zikir recitation in our YouTube channel. So the profit that we get from the viewers will be donated to orphanage from all around the country. So basically, the estimated budget for this program will be around 50,000 ringgit only.
I think I agree with that. Is there anything that anyone of you would like to add?
I think I totally agree with the suggestion.
Thank you, everyone. I would like Mr. Aiman to look further in these matters. You may set your team to study the ideas and report back to us in the next meeting. Is there anything that anyone of you would like to add?
Excuse me. I noticed that Agent Ali series will be end by next 2 weeks. I propose we replace the slot with Islamic cartoon such as UPIP. We can cooperate with less cohort to add this series. The purpose of this series is to attract kids with Islamic value and the daily life of a Muslim.
May I know how many episodes will be aired for this series?
The series will be aired for 50 episodes per season.
So are we going to change the airtime of this slot or remain same?
It is better for us to remain the airtime as usual, which is every Monday to Thursday at 6 p.m. In addition, our budget is lower than before, which from 300,000 ringgit to 200,000 ringgit.
Wow, brilliant! Therefore, we can save about 33% of our budget. What say you, Mr. Aiman?
I am totally agree with the suggestion.
Does anyone has anything to add? If there is no more suggestion, I will inform Mr. Ryan to contact Let's Compact Production about the proposal. Now, let us discuss our final agenda, which is about educating our society through broadcasting. Most of company focusing on entertainment and profit only. They forget that broadcasting is the main source to teach, educating society. Therefore, anyone have any idea or suggestion?
Mr. Chairperson, I believe that in order to educate the public, we should include a broadcasting program like a talk show in our schedule. In this program, I suggest that we invite some different influential speakers, such as Insta famous, Tweet famous, and so on. So in every episode, to share experience and knowledge about a topic. For instance, we can have topics such as health, safety, family, property, astronomy, and history.
Okay. What about the show time? When should we broadcast this program?
For your information, our target viewer for this program is the youth generation. So I think the perfect time for us to broadcast this program is from 5:30 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. on Friday. This show will be recorded for 10 episodes for one season. It consumed around 100,000 ringgit of the budget.
I'm sorry, but I don't agree with some part of your point. Firstly, I think the Insta famous and Tweet famous is not suitable to give talk about the topics. And another problem is the opinion can be seen from one side only.
So, can you share with us about your opinion?
How about we organize a forum that consists 2 panelists and 1 moderator? From this program, the panelists can exchange their views, so it is better because the point of view comes from various sides.
I think that's a good idea. Can you give the details about your suggestion?
Talking about the panelists, we invite NGO representative, celebrity, scholar, professional, and religionists. This show will be fulfilled with knowledge sharing and questions from the audience. It will be broadcasted live at 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. every Monday for 8 weeks. The estimated budget for this show is around 200,000 ringgit. The person in charge for this program is Mr. Ryan.
That sounds like a very good idea. I think I agree with that. Is there anything that any one of you would like to add?
I think I totally agree with the suggestion.
Okay. Can we have 2 more suggestions for our final agenda?
I suggest we do a community program to help the needy. We organize a volunteer squad to explore Kuala Lumpur and search and help them by giving donation. We can invite celebrity and university students to collaborate with us to form the volunteer squad. For the donations, we can create a specific bank account and promote it on our social media so that everyone else can donate as well. And this program will be aired on Sunday at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. for 8 weeks. For the budget, I estimate it to be around 500,000 ringgit or maybe less because of the donation that we received.
So when will the activity be conducted?
It will be held on Friday night. Therefore, the production crew will have enough time to record and edit the recorded video. Besides edit on the TV, we can upload every episode recorded to our YouTube channel for those who missed the episodes. So for this program, Miss Diana will be in charge.
I agree with the suggestion. So how about you, Mr. Amin?
That's a good idea. I see no objection to that.
Okay. Can I have one last suggestion for our final agenda?
Excuse me for interrupting, Mr. Jefferson. May I have a word?
Yes, of course.
I suggest we make a travelogue program around Europe and Asia countries. This program will be hosted by famous celebrity like NAZHAN. This show will be recorded for 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, but 2 months, and will be aired every Friday at 9 p.m. The estimated budget for this program is 450,000 ringgit.
Excuse me, I don't see what you mean. Could you give the purpose of this suggestion?
The purpose of this program is to expose our community about better lifestyle and habit from other countries to be applied to our society and to learn the other countries' culture.
That sounds like a very good idea. How about you, Mr. Aiman?
Oh, I agree entirely with Mr. Amin.
So, is there anything else to bring to attention? Since there are no more objection, it is agreed that forum and community program will be our decision for our final agenda. Let us recap the meeting outcomes before that. We agreed to add Tazkirah slot, Quran and Zikr recitation, and Islamic cartoon in educating publics with Islamic values. And we organized a forum, community program, and travel out to fulfill our society with knowledges in order to build a balanced society. So, I would like to remind once again, the person in charge for every decision that have been made, Mr. Amin, will handle the Tazkirah slot, and the travel out, Mr. Aiman, will handle the Quran and Zikr recitation program. Mr. Ryan will be in charge of the Islamic cartoon slot, and also the forum, while Miss Diana will be in charge of the community program. I would like to hear the progression in our next meeting. I'm afraid we have a few minutes left. Is there anything or other business to discuss?
Yes, Mr. Jefferson. I noticed our old tagline, vision and mission, is not suitable anymore with the new government policy. I think we should change to a new one.
Oh yeah, thanks for highlighting that. So, any suggestion?
I suggest our new tagline to be Muslim memberi inspirasi. And our new vision, I think it should be give inspiration and exposure to non-Muslim about the actual Islamic lifestyle.
That's a good idea. For the mission, I think it should be inspire non-Muslim to be a Muslim, inspire Muslim to be mu'min, and inspire mu'min to be a better mu'min.
Yes, that sounds great.
Alright, since there is no more other matter, we will meet again in next meeting on the 25th September. You have precisely a month to prepare for your report. See you in the next meeting. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.